Welcome to Trading Lounge and the European indices for December the 10th. Now, the German mid-cap here, we're looking at an A wave, a B wave and a C wave to the downside, with wave 1, simple wave 2 here, wave 3 here, a more complex wave 4 here, and still looking for 5 waves down through here. So this is the general pattern of the global markets as well, and same for the S&P and the US, other US indices as well, and much the same for the European indices. So let's go in and have a look at the DAX. So from wave 4 here, I'm just changing the wave count a little bit here in terms of last time we were looking at wave 1 being in place here, looking for wave 2 to come back as an A and a B and a C, but on further investigation it looks better if I count this as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 for 1, back for 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down for 5 for wave 3, wave 4 and then wave 5 here, coming into 10,500. Now it could extend down a little bit further, but 10,500 is here. This is 10,650. It's important, but 10,500 here, so it can extend down further through here. So I think that looking at taking some part, because if you've entered any of the trades in this section here, then look to take some profit either at 10,650 or 10,600 here, and just lock in a bit of profit for those, but we could certainly bring this stop down to here now as well. So this is pretty much the same for the other indices as well. So looking into the UK market here, I'm also looking at, this is the way that we had it before in a nutshell, of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here for wave 1, back for wave 2 here, and then down further down through here. But I think I've got wave 1 and 5 here, wave 1 and 5 here. I think that either of these could be the case, but this would be more in line with the European indices here. I just want to talk about this here a little bit on the tick chart here. Let me just get in a little bit more data here. So this is the way that I've counted it down here on the tick chart. If you wanted to go over it, like wave 1 here, A and a B and a C for wave 2, and then wave 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 for the third wave, fourth wave here, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 for the third wave here, and this back for the fourth wave here. This little wave structure here, if we can just open this up a little bit, you can see that from the top here we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here to make wave 1 and back for wave 2. So it makes all of this a strong third wave in here, with wave 4 here, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 waves down for wave 5 here. So it appears we've got 5 waves down here. So we can look for this to come back to the 6,800 or a tad higher into the 50-60% retracement level area here. If this low is breached here, because we've got 5 waves here, if this low is breached here, then you'll need to go short with that. But one of the other problems that I've got here as well is it also counts, if I can just copy these here, this also counts quite nicely here as 5 waves up here. So I just need to talk about this a little bit. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 overlapping wave structures between 1 and 4 here. So that does present a bit of a problem, but it does basically present 5 waves to the upside here for that wave 4, which wouldn't be the case. So in that case, it would just be an A wave up to here, and then this would also be an A wave here as well. So this would be an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave coming back here, and then up again. So we may get more complicated here. So an A wave, A, B, and C here for a B wave, and then up for a C wave here for that wave 2. So it's possible that this it's possible that this wave 2 here is still actually in play, and it could end up here with a bit complicated, but an A and a B and a C wave coming back here, and then up to here, and then down. So I'm not quite sure about this, but one of the things that I do like is that we've got 6,800 here, which is a minor level. So we've got a medium level here at 6,500. The trend is definitely down. There's no doubt about that. So selling new lows would be the order of the day. Yeah, this just could get a bit more complicated here. I have brought this stop down further down through here. We could also bring it further down as well, but I just want to get I want to get Monday's price action as well. The US markets are quite bearish, but they're also at support as well, so they can bounce back as well. So yeah, this is a little bit complicated here. It's probably corrective at this particular point here, and the wave 4 here. As such, and we're looking for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. I think that's our pathway, but I also, I can see that there could be more complications within this structure here. And the CAC, I've also just changed this as well. We had this here as wave 1 here, and looking for wave 2 to go back. It never pulled back to its 50-60% retracement level, so we need to, and you can see how this has dropped past its 61.8% retracement level, so that's quite good for the FTSE as well on that note. But also looking at this as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here for 1 and 2, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down for 5 for 3, across for 4, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 to come a little bit lower here. So I've also brought the stop down here. We've also taken part profit here at the 4,800 area here, because we knew that we'd get a bounce from that particular point there. And also the Italy here on the MIB, I've also just rearranged this count too, because we had wave 1 sitting here before and wave 2 here, but I've just brought this in line with the other markets here. In this case it would be I can see another count there too, but 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here. This could come further down here as well. If you've taken this trade here, then lock some profit in at 18,500 area here, or on this low here, because we could get the bounces, an A and a B and a C back up to the 19,000 at this point. Yeah, so anyway, lock in some profit here, whatever you do. So just get to break even, or definitely take some profit off the table. Let's just watch the US markets and the European markets in the next session. Let's see what strength comes into the market. Alrighty, cheers.